giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom News Leaders.
Hello everyone and welcome to Mediacom News Leaders. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Carol Kelly. Joining us today from the African American Museum of Iowa, we've got LaNisha Cassell. LaNisha, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate being here.
Well, hey, congratulations. Big year for you guys.
Yep.
2018 is the 25th anniversary of the museum.
Talk
to us about that.
We're very excited about all the programming that we're having as we continue this year out. We've had a lot of programming beginning with the beginning of this year, and we have lots of exciting programs to end the year as well. We just had our banners installed on the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Bridge, which is also known as 12th Avenue. And so that's been really exciting for us and all the things we have coming up.
So tell us some of the programming. Obviously,
Sure.
It's a big celebration for you guys, and you want everyone to come in and
We
enjoy
do.
the space.
So we have a lot of programs related to our education and to our exhibit. So the first thing will be our new exhibit is coming up in September called Driven by Hope. It'll be about African American migration in Iowa. So that'll be exciting. It'll be up for 11 months. In addition to that, we have programming related to some of our past exhibits, like Behind the Beat. We'll do programming at Marion Public Library. We have programming at Cedar Rapids Library, at Hiawatha Library. So those are some of the things we do for our children's audience. And then we have programming with some professors and other scholars from around the country who are coming in to work with us in July and August on site and at other locations around town.
And let's talk about that. Summer
Okay.
obviously is really big for you, getting out in the community and really trying to educate our kids.
Absolutely. Well, I would like to say, I did mention some kids programming. One of the things we're doing locally is a partnership with Airport National Golf Course, and it's going to be about Louis Dady, who's an African-American golfer out of Fort Madison, Iowa. And so we're going to have kids at the Airport Golf Course with a lesson and a little bit of information about Louis Dady, and then they're going to actually play mini golf and get some ice cream and have a really fun time learning a little bit more about African-American history here in Iowa.
Let's talk about that event and specifically dates and how someone could sign up for that.
Sure. That is on July 17th at Airport National at 10:30 a.m. to noon. And you can sign up by calling the museum. And I think that we'll have registration up soon. It's not available yet, but you can see it on our calendar online.
So you did talk a little bit about this program. We've got Black quilt making coming up. Let's talk a little bit about that one.
Dr. Aaliyah Brown is going to be coming to the museum on July 27th to talk about African American quilt making and the stories that are told through that art form, if you will. And so that'll be an exciting event for us, and she's very excited to come in and share that story with us and our guests.
And when is that specifically?
That is on July 27th.
And is that a free event?
It is a free event, and it's sponsored by Humanities Iowa, a grant that we receive on an annual basis.
Tons of programming.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the theme of today. Tell us a little bit about what's coming up in August.
Sure. In August, we have a program that's being presented by Dr. Mark Brown. He's a professor at Iowa State University, so we like to involve our local institutions and professors as well. He'll be talking about historically black college, Storer College out of West Virginia. Talk about the building, the school, and why it closed down. It closed down in 1955. So a very interesting story, one that most people may not have heard of, and so we're excited to share that story with our patrons and our visitors.
So you do have also something coming up maybe later in the fall as well that we can highlight briefly?
Our gala is coming up on October 4th, and of course that's our annual History Makers Gala honoring 4 statewide leaders in the state.
So those that might not be familiar, maybe have not come through the doors of the museum, can you talk to us a little bit about, you've got traveling museum or exhibits, you've got exhibits that are there currently, so talk to us about that.
So we have 9 traveling exhibits, and those are exhibits that are based they're traveling displays that are based on temporary exhibits that we had at the museum. Once they come down, we then create a traveling resource for community members to take advantage of. We also have traveling trunks, and then we have online collection and resources as well. So there's always something for people who aren't able to get out and come to the museum, but we also encourage people to come out and see what's available.
And the basics, let's talk about it. Exactly. Admission, when you guys are open, and when someone could come and learn a little bit more.
We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Admission for adults $5, $4 for seniors, and $2.50 for students. And we love to see people come out. And
the other thing that you do as well, you involve yourself into the community as well. So if there's an organization that might want you to come and talk with them a little bit,
we do presentations
that's an opportunity.
All over. Exactly. You can call us and we'll schedule it.
Always a pleasure, LaNisha. Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on 25 years.
Thank you.
This has been Mediacom News Leaders, your opportunity to get the full story from the most reliable sources, exclusively on Mediacom News Leaders.